So it's just discovering yourself and knowing that this is the era or this is the generation when this is actually like a job. Like people are doing that.
Yeah, that's one thing that everyone should know. And the internet is here. It's not going anywhere. It's only becoming bigger. Everything is getting digital. Instead of fighting it, you should just join it. It's not going anywhere. Everything is becoming digital. Everything. So they should just join it, I think.
And there are a lot of things that you're saying, even with the point you made about the parents advising us about what we do on the internet. I just concluded a live show in Uganda, and I was trying to bring my family to the live show so that they can see what I do. They see those short clips. I wanted them to come and experience that in real time. Like, this is what I do and this is what people know me for. Like, and it was a good experience for them because we go back home and my dad was like, you know what, Bonnie? I never really understood what you do. But being in that room on your live show, it opened up my mind. The conversations are good. The thing is like really good. Some people, they took us internet because internet has good things and bad things, but they combine everything and they just make it like a bad thing. Momoriko internet, and then they just take you as that. But no, parents need to know that this is the new regime and they need to accept it. Because I think it's hard for them to accept.
Yeah, parents should stop telling their children that bave ku internet bagende bafune emirimu bakole. Ne internet mulimu. It's just, we can't shout this enough. Like, it's a job, a good paying job, which is not yet fully explored. That's the good thing about it.
Exactly.
There's still more room for everyone to join. Like, there's money. Everyone has, like, it's just an unexplored grounds.
Mbade ndaba YouTube. Of course, by now you can tell nti the UG Boy Talk Show is one of my favorite podcasts mu Gwanga. I rate it highly. It's amazing. Bonnie ya hostinze Solomon Chimera. You could say I'm not a big fan of TikTok. Naye, there are creators kwa your platform that I respect. And one of them is Solomon Chimera. And the team. They are so creative. Oyinza ogamba nti they think out of the box. Ne bakuwa ekintu in a delivery that you can wesanga olabye akalango without knowing you're watching akalango. You're watching an ad without knowing you're watching an ad. You're learning something from a skit. Chanjawulo mukko from what we usually see in the country. Nti omuntu akola skit abasinga obungi nga byakusesa. Nayo oyinza okugamba nti Solomon Chimera and team, there's the way they package their thing. Chemanyi, you've watched him. Podcast was amazing, was powerful. Eri ku UG Boy Talk Show. Wofuna obudde gendayo ogirabe osubscribinge. Bakonye ku topic jensengo okwagala. And I promised you nti buli mwezi I'll make one video to remind you of this. Nti eno. Business. Nti now wandaba, you can do this. You can do what Solo is doing. You can do what Bon is doing. Tebaina chanjawulo chebaina. The only difference, they started. Like I usually say, they punched fear in the face and they hit record. Ebyani agenda kulowoozaani, mama agenda gamba chi, tata agenda gamba chi, babisa ebbali. Mono podcast, they go in details of what it means to be a creator mu ggwanga. Ne bakoona ku nsonga ey'omugaso. Parents, internet in the country. We all know nti we are in the middle of a transition from mainstream to alternative media. Ya social media. Tuva mbintunga amawulire, TV, NTV, NBS, bichuka. On a global scene, we are seeing the likes of CNN, we are seeing the likes of Al Jazeera, BBC, nga bataninga attention from chiwaliwola abeddeekyo, chi frame, chi TV, nga bajja ku social media. Because they know egezi diri mu smartphone. Nti anywhere you go, oli ku toy, oli mu taxi, abamu ovuga emmotoka, ngwenako YouTube wao. You might be watching or listening to me right now ngoli mu mmotoka. Dayoko emyaka 2 emabega. Oyinza okugamba that was a dream. nga singa omuntu omugamba nti in 20 years you sit down ng'olina TV mu nnyumba n'omala omwezi nga tokitaddeeko, I'm sure you do it. Naye nga you updated ng'ebigenda mu maaso mu ggwanga obimanyi even faster. Lwaki? Because of alternative media, eya social media, nti ebintu bikyuka, things are changing. Now we come to 2026. Tulina wave empya oba gite stock empya. Young boys and girls who on a daily, kangambe kale youth, men and women who on a daily sit down on your mobile phones. Ne bakuwa either mawulire, skit, or something about entertainment. They show up daily. But you're home holding your phone nga olowooza bali mu kwejalabya. Nga olowooza they are wasting time. You're a parent thinking your son or daughter is wasting time by being on social media. Nti omwana atava ku TikTok. Omwana akola bi video ku YouTube. Nga solo wakugambye, it's high time. I think as a nation, parents, you begin recognizing nti this is a job. Guno mulimo that pays a lot of money. Solo akola statement that I think is so powerful. Yamanyi. Nti mu kaseera kano, the internet is new in the country. Social media is new in the country. Ate nga ekula ku speed ya kizungirizi. Agenda maaso n'akugamba nti kekana akaseera akatuufu okukiyingira. Number one, abakimanyi batono. The competition is so low. The bar of entry eri wansi nnyo. Nti wokwata mobile phone yo, you can enter and compete favorably and produce acceptable work. Jetulaga, in 5 to 10 years, ojja kwesanga nga essimu eyinza obutamala. Ojja kwesanga nga you need a production level type of studio. Nga wetagazi cameras biki kwegamba industry oba social media mu ggwanga ku speed kwetambulira eringa ekizungiriza. Naye nga ate okyalina omukisa okukiyingira. You don't want to be the type of person who wakes up one day n'ogamba singa. Singa natandika the day I saw a guy ku screen yange ayambadde enkofiira ya black ne saati ya black ng'awoggana. Singa nakiyingira. Kosi kijja ku nze mu 2026. Content creation mu Uganda. It's so easy to enter. Kyangu nnyo okuyingira and you compete favorably. The algorithm is welcoming everyone. Njogera ku YouTube. Nti wotandika olina omukisa okukula. Lwakuba, like I always say, wetuddeko. Oba n'agamba kishaba, nyina mikwano gyange, bagenda kugamba no one cares. No one gives a damn. Buli omu ayina ebizibu bye. Tukiyita spotlight effect. When you think all the attention is on you, you think the world revolves around you nti wonotandika YouTube, that's if you love it. Wonotandika content creation, ensi egenda kuyimirira. No, life goes on. But chalibo okuwa maybe some breaking news, people close to you tebagenda kulaba videos zo. It's the strangers, abantu b'otamanyi nako, who will support you. Your close friends, your family tebajja kuziraba unless ng'otuuse ku point whereby they cannot avoid it. Nga you're everywhere, whereby you will. Bana Uganda bajja kukuwagira woba okyagala kiyingire. Mweno video tugenda kukola ka reaction katono nnyo ku mboozi ya Solo ne Boni nkugambye podcast The UG Boy Talk Show. Woba omaze video eno genda olabe show number. I guarantee you one thing, you learn a thing or two. Wonogera n'ogiraba. Katandike video.
But that's why I want to ask you a question. do you think Ugandans are pressured to choose safe careers over fulfilling ones? Because in the past, talking agamba muzaddewo ngenda genda kusoma mbeere TikToker oba ngenda genda kole content. But do you think that has changed now? Like, you're a medical doctor, but I could say you said it, you're earning a lot of money from being a digital creator. Do you think people are still pressured on that, and should they transfer to this?
Exactly. And I think that's the gist of the matter. Like, even me, I'll not hide, even my own self. When you go and interview each one of my family members who are so proud of me that I'm the doctor in the village, I'm a doctor. When you interview them one-on-one, they will show you this thing of like, yes, he might be on the internet, but at the end of the day, he needs to practice medicine. Personally, I do practice medicine, but this is where things get different. I decided to give in less time to the hospital and more time for the internet. Why? Going to the hospital and treating people is not talent. You know that. Mm-hmm. But this is talent. Okay. Going to the hospital, I'm fulfilling my roles, my obligations. Like, I went to school, I qualified, I have to take care of patients. But maybe it might never get bigger than that. Now, if I realize that I have something that can at one point get bigger, why don't I choose to be this side as well?
We have a problem mugwanga nti no kantambule bwenti. Omuganda akugamba nti omwana jamanyi enkuba jetonnya. So we grew up in a background of parents abagamba nti shaba agenda ku ssomero, become a doctor, become an engineer, get a very good job. Ogukole gukuwe sente, you marry, have kids, abana bagende mu ssomero decent, oguleyo plot ne mmotoka. There you're successful. Your notion ebadde mu ggwanga for so long. So I don't want to blame abazadde oba community that looks at the likes of Solo, maybe and myself nti ole ku internet oyasama, and they think you're wasting time. Because tebamanyi. Bo kye bamanyi nti omuntu okukola ssente olina kukola ekyo. Era ng'omuntu wakulaba ku internet yeewuunya. Nagamba Shaba namulabe ku internet. Afuse muyaya, afuse blogger. Stuff like that. But we need to recognize this. We need to realize this is an actual business. That if you look at the figures, singa you can have access to analytics. Lumunja zibalaga. If you can have access to analytics, I'm guaranteeing you this. Gwandaba, if you're a banker, you're a lawyer, you're a doctor, emikisa minji nyonti, you'll be tempted to either quit your job or to begin questioning what you're doing. Because the figures are scary. Kwegamba sente ziri ku internet was comparing n'obudde bw'oteekamu omulimu gwa 9 to 5. Yes, I know internet olina okussaamu amaanyi. The editing, the ideas, and the capital etandika. N'obudde, it takes time. Naye at the end of the day, oyinza okugamba it's more fulfilling than appearing to a bank, nti I'm a bank manager, appearing to a law firm. Ngoyinza okugamba, if you're a lawyer in the country, if you're a banker, you have a lot of knowledge that you can share with the public, nga kiweetaaga kiri eki kimu kyokka to figure out ways of packaging that knowledge. Nze singa nali nkola mu finance, my God, nandikoze content and it blows you away. If I had the knowledge of finance with what I know about content creation right now, I'll be among the top creators in East Africa. Because what potential atendene nyongo limu finance. The CPMs are in the roof. Oyogera ku sente. Naye abantu baffe right now ali mu Stanbic Bank. Ali kulaba video eno ngazala wangagamba yogayi bichi byayogera. Nze nyambadde suuti. Ntudde mu ntebe mu SC. My friend, you sat on knowledge. Chiwetaga kiri kimu, figure out ways of packaging that knowledge. You're a lawyer, you're a doctor. There is so much. Ngawe nabagambye, the bar of entry is solo. Nemu myaka ejijja, it will change. Right now, you're seeing the likes of Mukasera kanu Dansoft. Studios are popping up everywhere. Kitegeeza nti, the level is becoming slightly higher and higher and higher each year. 10 years from now, oyinza okugamba nti the level will be high. Nga byewetaaga okutandika byanjawulo mukko naye okiyingira nga bukyali n'otaaga oba views n'ogamba kamere consistent one video a week tewetaaga daily and you become 1% better with every upload n'ogamba nti luli nateekayo nga sound eri bweti nateekayo nga picture eri bweti n'oyiga you remain consistent you become 1% better with every upload kino nkigamba after 50 after 100 videos, you will not be the same. As the thing grows, ngechaato chambuka. As more people join, you make more money. But if you don't start, you never know what will happen.
Now, this gets very tricky, whereby when we reach the point of we are having generations that we are in a transition, because we are witnessing progression of the digital era, our generation.
Yes.
Now, we are witnessing it. We are seeing things happening at a fast race, at a fast pace.
Yeah.
Everything is fast paced. Internet is rising. Social media platforms, people, more jobs are coming up on the internet. We are transitioning and we are witnessing that. So, there's that thing of pulling ropes with the millennials who believe that, Solomon, you must wake up, nod your necktie, walk into the hospital, take your patients from 8 to 8 in the evening, go back home, shower, eat, sleep. Next day, repeat up to when you are 65 and retire. Retire into a country home, relax, whether it's 2-bedroom house, just relax. At least there are people who are proud of you that you treated them. And then you wait to die. We are changing that. Because we have a group of people who believe that, and we have a group of people who are seeing the other side of the story, and we have people who are coming up who only know the other side. That's why there is that pressure. These the people on this side, the elder people in society, are really telling us, you can't be a TikToker, go and get a real job.
Or go to school.
So I don't know what, but when it comes to school, I don't want to because what I'm explaining is for a life after school. Because I believe fundamentally you must go to school.
I agree with that too.
But we could not be having this if we didn't go to school.
Exactly.
You've set up those cameras just so forever you are. Because you went to school.
Yeah.
I'm speaking English. We are communicating for everyone to hear, people in Sudan, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, because this language was learned from school.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yeah.
So school is fundamental.
Yeah.
No matter what you learn from school, but you have to go to school. But the life after school is where the game changer is.
My thoughts about school, mpise musomero for so many years. I've been through all the levels, primary, secondary, university, masters, blah, blah, blah. But, kino nkigamba, with school, you need basic skills to survive in life, to survive the life after school. Ngasolo wajise. You need basic skills, communication. But what happens after that? The ball is in your hands. Ohinzo gamanti abantu banji nyo mu ggwanga, they don't apply what they went to universities and studied. Osanga omuntu agamba ndi engineer, but right now I'm a farmer. Because your life relies on skills. Unless you're professional, I'm a doctor, I'm an architect. But outside that, you need basics.
Back in time, after your school, go look for a job, get employed, be comfortable with the employment, work so hard and please your boss so that they raise your pay by 100K. Until when they make for you a goodbye party when you're going to retire from that company. But the owner of the company is becoming richer and richer, living generational wealth. For you, you've been getting money to pay your bills. Do you realize, Bonnie, today, if you're having a job, let me say you're a doctor. These jobs usually, actually, these jobs these days, they just have those social ranks and I don't know how to call it. But it doesn't matter. A doctor in Uganda, the average doctor in Uganda gets 2.5 M UGX per month. Look at it. You're paying rent of 1 M. How about your utilities?
To give you context, 2.5 million ku social media for example, omuntu nga Solo, I would imagine he would make the 2.5 million in 1 week because I call brands and stuff. Wojanga ku YouTube, depending on the type of content you do and your audience, kamba bileke bigezo, you can make that money in a week. You can make that money in a single video, single chikuba bulungi. Netambula nga olina okutambula. You can make that money. Kwegamba, it's upon you to weigh the scales. Chicho yagala mbulamu. If it's money, I'm telling you this. ng'olina obusobozi abavubuka nga bano and other people you see on social media abajja daily, you see them on your screens, gwe kyebuuze, why do they do it? Gwe kyebuuze, why do they turn up daily? There has to be a reason. Okubbirako, it's money. And if you're earning 1.5 at the end of the month, people are making that money in 1 or 2 days. People are making that money in 3 days. People are making that money on a single video. So evaluate, what do you want in life? If it's money, ng'olina obusobozi, ng'osookiyingira, my simple advice would be, start. Punch fear in the face and press record. Tandika mpola. Learn the skill, learn the craft, learn the business. Then we come back and have the same discussion 1 year later.
Still water, food. So you realize your boss pays you, so that money takes you through the next 30 days and when he pays you again. Now today we are realizing there is another way of getting money. Getting money that's almost 3 times what you would get from your former job. So about because for us, we are in the field. We are in the game. We know what the game has to offer. We know what's there. But people who are seeing the game from outside, they don't really know what's inside. So for them, they will only advise according to what they know.
Exactly.
Now, those are the ethical dilemmas we have today. And that's why one man once said that the problem with people is that we ask for directions from people. We ask directions to places from people who have never been to those places. No disrespect, no shade to any elder, but I believe my grandmother cannot advise me on what to do on the internet because she doesn't know.
And respectfully.
That's the truth. Respectfully. My parents, they can give advice here and there. Don't do this, give more time this. But I know better because I'm in this. They do not know. It's something new. So it's upon us to see how we can actually bring these two things together to coexist.
Yeah.
Professionally.
Ate ng'ekyennaku nti abantu bangi nnyo abakirimu tebajja kugamba bintu bino. They won't. Because in their minds they think nti we ngamba omuntu, they will come and become better than me. We ngamba omuntu, I'll invite competition. It doesn't work like that. The more creators begin creating content in the country, we shall all make a lot of money. The pool becomes bigger. The social media grows. I always comment about YouTube because kwendi, TikTok sinyo. The more YouTubers we have in the country, the more money we shall make. So kiyamba gwe as a content creator to educate others on how to make these things. Because the pool becomes bigger. The revenue goes up. The more creators out there, the more money you make. Nebo otula wansi n'ogamba mbu oshaba sijja kumugamba engage wakolamu videos oba teweeyamba. It doesn't help you.
Professional jobs along with these jobs whereby you are actually I don't even call them jobs. You are
Freelance.
self-employed.
I think
You
it's
tell
called
yourself
freelance or something.
freelancer. You tell yourself when to wake up, where to work from, what to do, and what time to rest. You can go on vacation on Tuesday morning, but it just feels wrong. But it feels wrong. Your father will feel like, why is Solomon at the beach on a Tuesday evening? Why? He should be at work. But why not?
Yeah.
Because money gives the freedom. If I get the money, the time I make the money is none of your business. It's do I have the money? Do I pay my bills? Do I take care of your bills? Because we have the black tax as well.
Yeah.
You have to take care of your parents, your elders, your younger siblings. Do I do that? If I do that, then why the hurdles? So it's a whole topic which is a podcast for its own self.
Exactly.
Yeah, because even last time I had my colleague Janice on some interview of NTV, and she was like, she made a statement which took the internet by storm. They asked her, if you're not a content creator, what would you do? She was like, if I wasn't a content creator, I would be a lawyer. Oh my God. People were asking, so you mean content creation, being a TikToker is a job? How do you compare it to a lawyer? Since when? Which degree do you get to become a TikToker? People. But the question that should be at the back of your mind, is she getting the bill? Is she getting the black and white? That's the question.
Exactly.
And she's getting it legally. So was simply saying she's now a content creator, so she can't be a lawyer because she can't serve both at the same time. It's hard for her because she's at that professional level of content creation. She's creating content each and every day. So she's like, yes, I'm creating content, I'm getting a good pay. But if all this wasn't happening, I'd be a lawyer. Trouble came on the internet.
We should stop being humble. Do you know obuzibu mu ggwanga nti I usually see people facing backlash ku internet. Omwana obuwala oyo video najikola, remember. And I was open to the lawyers abali bakola ki batekawo embeera. She makes more money than you. Accept it. You either accept and join her or live with it. These young boys make more money than you gwe yagenda mu ssomero n'osoma emyaka basoma emyaka emeka, is it 4 or 5, whatever it is, she makes more money than you. Yes, ojja kuŋŋamba the goal in life is not money. Lwaki okola? Why do you turn up daily kweri eddwaliro kweyo bank? Because you're looking for survival. You're looking for ways of making dime. So if other people are doing it in an alternative way, totekawo mbeera, don't become bitter. Tulwana, accept, either join them or live with it. In a video, si ya kulumba muntu yenna oba kukakanya professional yonna yonna. It's just to educate you, to make you aware auntie. There are other ways people make money in the country, and one of them is the internet. Choli mukulaba wano. If you're watching this video up to this point, I've earned money. Nkoze mwaka sente. I've been open about this. Bino. See church. This is a business that makes money. I appear here because we manage this as a business. Njagala mpendo wozayo mu comment section wansawo kucholowooza kweyo interview ku bigambo byenjogedde. I know some of them can be bitter, naye twogera ebintu bino so that sometimes it sticks in the mind to show you nti osobola, you can do it nenga wetuddeko. Mpendo wozayo mu comment section wansawo njabala mu video dako. Peace.